Do the LEGO games hold up to your nostalgia? Hi, I'm Theoddsheep, and like many people, I was spoon-fed these games as a toddler, and I slurped them up. I love them so much, I'm gonna yap about them for the next 40 minutes to figure out if these games hold up to our nostalgia. Here's how it's gonna go. We're going to revisit most of the LEGO games in chronological order and then sort them in the only way YouTube knows how, a tier list, because my monkey brain gets a little tickle from that, and I'll be playing a single level from somewhere in the game to determine how the game hooks me, how deep and interesting the mechanics are, and the most important stat of all, how high the whimsy factor is. We're going to determine once and for all which LEGO game is the best. Guys, it's time. What do you think of my new microphone? Isn't it great? Hello. Yes, the first game is going to be Star Wars: The Complete Saga. It is the first one that TT Games has actually developed, and it is also the one that I have the most nostalgia for, mainly because all of the memes. So this is going to be our baseline for the rest of all of the LEGO games. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Oh, you can just start creating your fucking characters right away. Hell yeah. Side quest. Fuck the story. I'm just gonna build a character. Oh yeah, that works even better. Green. Beautiful. Let's play the best movie in the franchise. Can you guys guess what the best movie in the franchise is? It's The Phantom Menace. Of course. You guessed it. Well done. Oh, it feels good to be back. It's weird to see it in 4K though, but age-old, destroy everything. Wait. We gotta be Obi-Wan. We all know that Ewan McGregor is the reason why we all watch the prequels anyway, so let me... Oops. And I try to aim again. Nope. The classic old just keep spamming the attack button until stuff happens. Gotta love it. We got him, boys. Truly revolutionary. It is time for the sound. Please. Oh! I am doing truly combat right now. Boom. Slay. What is life without a little bit of disappointment, you know? Especially from somebody who you see as your parental figure. Can I get a C for capitalism? When I used to play this game, I used to never know who characters like Plo Koon were. So I would just unlock characters and I'd be like, whoa, you look cool. I am gonna play with you once for sure. No money. I don't have any money. We gotta train with Yoda. Will Yoda be... Yoda's here. I forgot that it did that. Everybody starts murdering everyone. That's enough groundbreaking gameplay for today. I hope you enjoyed. Let's move on to the next LEGO game. Back to me in the studio. So yes, the first LEGO game by TT Games was LEGO Star Wars, and even though it started with the old and then the new films separately in 2005, they are pretty much identical to the combined game, The Complete Saga, which was released in 2007. It hasn't aged super well. Boy, did they knock it out of the park with this one at the time. If you compare it to the other more new LEGO games, it is still missing a ton of the features and quality of life that the later games did get. However, this was the first iteration of this format, and it was fun as hell. Though it is not my favorite LEGO game, it is the OG, and I gotta respect that. It had the iconic silent characters and mumblings, and my favorite feature, the character creator, where I've created all kinds of lore-accurate and in-universe characters. I'm joking, they're abominations, of course. Apparently, when this game came out, it only had favorable reviews, but in 2009, it was the 4th highest selling game for the Wii, which is also where I got the game for the first time. In 2017, the game became the best-selling Star Wars video game of all time and the highest-selling LEGO game of all time, and that's friggin' 10 years after the release. It did get taken over by Marvel, but we're just gonna ignore that. Since this is the first of the LEGO games, this game has some glaring issues, but to me, it doesn't really matter. The gameplay and the progression, 7 out of 10. The sounds and music, I mean, it's John Williams. What do you want? 10 out of 10. The story adaptation, 10 out of 10. Mumbles and grunts, yes. Whimsy, 10 out of 10. S tier. Let's move on. Bum ba bum ba. Yesterday, I watched the movie The Long Walk. Guys, I need a Lego game right now. I need a little bit of whimsy at the moment because, oh my god. All of the other previous Lego games that I've played them as an adult as well. But this one, because I didn't own a copy for the Wii myself, I haven't touched this game since I was 11 or something. Maybe a little bit older, but almost 10 years I have not played anything in this. So bear in mind, this is the game that came after the complete saga of Star Wars. Let's see what has improved. Ooh, amazing graphics at least. And we still have music from John Williams. So you know what that means. Bum ba bum ba. If you rewatch the Indiana Jones movies today, sometimes it's kind of baffling how kind of racist and sexist they are. But if you can ignore that, they're still incredibly enjoyable movies. Heck yes. Oh, the old Lego sounds. Yes. Oh, I wasn't expecting such a nostalgia kick, to be honest, from this, but wow, that's strong. I'm learning mechanics. Hold on. And I died. Of course. Already, first impressions is that the mechanics are already much more interesting than the mechanics that you begin with in Lego Star Wars. Like, this hooks you much faster. Absolutely. This Lego logic. Oh, fuck. I can't look at you and look at the screen at the same time. Sorry. Wait, wasn't there something in the beginning as well? Oh, fuck. There was something in the beginning as well. We gotta go all the way back now. We all know that jumping is not... Fuck. Jumping is not my strong suit, as you can see. I believe there was something... Yes! There we go. Almost fell off again. Damn, walking is hard. Can I wait, can I double jump? Absolutely I can. There more? Absolutely there's more. Secret. Haha. Oh, it's golden chests now. Push the thing. Oh, wait. They were already pushed. They also kept this building sound throughout all of the games, and it's amazing. I love that they did that. Have a taste of my fist. There's a lot of punching in this game. Can you imagine? What is this teaching the kids? Is this a secret or is this the actual way we're supposed to go? I'm unsure. Boat. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Crocodile, get out. Dude, leave. Thank you. Man. Yes, it was secrets. And after this, it only gets better. We're just getting started. That's the thing with the Lego games. Currently, I'm also still just whacking the attack button and that's doing everything. The gameplay of the Lego games is not like groundbreaking or anything. I mean, it's also for kids, so... Oh, I'm True Jedi. It doesn't matter that it's not super complicated and you can just mash a button and make it through the entire game. Because I'm not playing this game for its groundbreaking mechanics. I'm playing it because of its whimsy. Sometimes you just want to whimsy away, and that's exactly what this is doing. Whee! More secrets. Whee! Okay, John Williams, you can shut up now. Haha. 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 Ho ho. Can you imagine if I failed that? That would have been embarrassing. Instead of that, I'm fisting spiders. Oh, wow, that's not lore accurate. But does it matter? No! Because you know what it is? Fun. Wow, that old depth of field effect is crazy. Hey, can I destroy that? Nope. Can they take my True Jedi away from me? I'm not even sure. Oh my god, game. Please. Nope, I'm just gonna swing across, yeah. No, of course I can't. I can't do that. Of course I died again. You know what, I'm just gonna... Yep. Screw you, game. I got that brain. I got it. I got it. Don't you worry. I got it. I'm so smart. It's bizarre. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh, no, okay. We gotta do some genocide. Get genocided. The true American spirit. I kind of think it's funny that one of the most famous quotes of Indiana Jones is, "This belongs in a museum." One of the most fucked up things to say, honestly, considering it's basically just theft. Whoa. I don't know what happened there, but that did not sound good. What? I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Whoa. We can actually... Wow. Okay. That's a good idea for a hub world. So yeah, this makes a lot of sense that you would put your artifacts in the college as you progress through the story. Beautiful. This is what it is all about. Oh, I can take it with me? I'm gonna play the entire game like this. Anyway, thank you for watching. Back to me in the studio. So, LEGO Indiana Jones is the game that is introduced shortly after the original LEGO Star Wars and has much of its issues still there. However, it is all around just a much more polished game. The animations are better, the gameplay and different hub worlds are better, and the collectibles and secrets are not only more, but also more creatively scattered throughout the world. Now I've revisited it, I personally really enjoyed it a lot. Maybe even a little bit more than the original Star Wars. Can I say that? Though it lacks the iconic setting of Star Wars, which really helped the previous game, it does a solid job of still being a timeless classic. The first one was lightning in a bottle, and you can't really repeat that though. Gameplay progression, 8 out of 10. Sounds, music, 10 out of 10. Story and adaptation, 8 out of 10. Mumbles and grunts, yes. S tier. Next. We're back again with arguably my favorite LEGO game of all of the LEGO games, LEGO Harry Potter. Whoop whoop. Gandalf. You know, compared to the previous LEGO games, one of the things that I really like about this one is it still has the same whimsy as the original LEGO Star Wars, but it just feels better, the gameplay is better, and it still has silent protagonists, so that's good. Oh guys, we are gaming so hard right now. Can I skip this? No. Okay, I can't skip. I'm forced to watch this entire cutscene. Oh, the road is moving. Dun, 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 dun. John Williams just being the goat right there. Whee! You're a hairy wizard. Come on, grab the thing. No! Whoa! I mean, magic. Oh, we gaming. Yes! Come here, stupid chair. Come here. We gaming now. This is gaming. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, sorry. Dun, 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 dun. Get out of there! You need to be fat to pull things. Truly inspirational stuff. The bankers are a little bit messy. They leave all of their junk on the floor. I don't want to walk into your junk. Just destroying their junk, I know. Skip! Ba-da-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum. That sound effect. Oh, they play it a million times. It's amazing. There is literally free money, and I need the money. Bum, bum, bum. Why does nobody know how to destroy things except Hagrid? No, not my money, no. Am I true Jedi yet? Oh, wait, I can destroy things. I just gotta roll into them. Touché, that's also what I always do. Wand acquired. We haven't stimulated the economy enough to be a true Jedi. Dude, my whole commentary is just singing the Harry Potter songs. It's a curse. Gandalf! It's cool how they like actually visually show the story without any dialogue, and it's still 100% completely clear what the hell's going on. So that's cool. Kudos, LEGO. That's cool. And then you turn to dialogue. Shame on you. Damn, the music of Harry Potter is so fucking good, dude. John Williams is an absolute master, and probably one of the reasons why I like Lego Harry Potter specifically so much is because of the great utilization of John Williams' music, because it creates that homely vibe, and this is just my feel-good game in general. Is this Japan? Is he stealing underwear? Like, this whole fucking gameplay is just going to be me raving about the music. Whoop! Like, Harry Potter as a franchise, like, works really well with the Lego formula, where Hogwarts is the perfect setting for kind of like your menu hub where you can travel around to each story element. At the same time, for something like Star Wars, there isn't really a clear home base, so they eventually used in the original like the Mos Eisley Cantina, which I think is like the best thing that they could have done for that game, but it isn't as iconic as Hogwarts, right? Also, who doesn't want to explore Hogwarts? Because up until, you know, Hogwarts Legacy, this was your only way really to explore Hogwarts in a kind of open world way. So certified pretty cool. It's cool. It's a nice progression system as well with the magic, that you've got these clear abilities that you unlock throughout the game. Anyway, my interesting commentary is about done, I think. So, back to me in the studio. Wow.
Alright, look, I'm completely biased towards this game because it is my favorite in the series, but that is for a reason. It is the one that I have played the most, and I personally think that is mostly due to the very solid progression system. Harry Potter as an IP just works so incredibly well with a Lego game. Harry Potter itself is already kind of whimsy, and just add a little bit of that Lego whimsy to it, and it just becomes this really great combination. Graphics are better, the mechanics are better. This is what I would say is a completely polished game, and it doesn't really have the issues anymore that the previous two games did have. Gameplay-wise, I would say, to me, this is a 9 out of 10. Sounds and music, 10 out of 10. Story adaptation, 10 out of 10. It has the mumbles and grunts. The whimsy, to me, is also a 10 out of 10. This is S+ tier, Holy Grail tier. Yes, you can disagree, but you're wrong.
There's nothing better than waking up to concerning hobbits. I've been playing this game in my spare time, okay? I'm sorry. Here's the thing, right? But I personally really like the mumbles and no dialogue at all. But in this case, they chose to use like actual voice lines from the movie. Second best. Second best. I can accept this. I like this as well. This is not weird territory yet. But later they actually start hiring different voice actors for the same lines. That's when we get into, I'm not feeling this kind of territory. Also, these songs are not as singable. Bum bum bum. Ba ba ba. I forgot, like, oh, why are the graphics not, like, super good? Maybe it's because this game is old. I believe this is, like, the first Lego game that truly had an open world, right? Where you could walk through the entirety of Middle-earth. I also like this system. I know I've been raving a lot about the Hogwarts system, but this is second best as well. Who doesn't want to walk through Middle-earth, since this is the walking movie, this one? I remember playing this on the Wii, and even though it also had an open world, it wasn't like this, where I could actually have a third-person character. It was more like a side-scroller thing, but it had the same levels. It's just the open world was a side-scroller, as opposed to truly third-person open world, which is fine. It really worked for what it was. I've played the shit out of that game too, so when you look at this stuff, progression-wise, this kind of has the same system like the God of War games also have, right? With the, hey, you need an ability to go here, but you don't have that ability yet, so you gotta play the game to gain more abilities, and then you can explore more, and then you can get into wacky different places, or replay the levels and get into things that you haven't been able to get into before. It's really nice. It works really well, because I get curious, and I'm like, whoa, wait, I think I can get into here now. And the completionist part of my brain really, really likes that. Your whole purpose is to just collect everything. But it works, especially for the Lego games. I used to have so much Lego Star Wars as a kid. Not so much anymore, though. Maybe I should change that. You know, if this YouTube thing ever kicks off and I get rich, then I'll get some Lego Star Wars and build it on camera. Probably not gonna happen though. This is Aragorn, son of Arathorn. You owe him your allegiance.
Gondor needs no king.
Oh, what? I've been rewatching the extended editions of The Lord of the Rings lately, and it's so good! Man. Half the reason why the Lego games work is because they could make games of, like, some seriously good IP. Come here, plant. Why is this plant in the there we go. Again. Did you know I studied music once upon a time, very long ago? Composition and music production, by the way. Howard Shore is like a master class in like leitmotifs where you would hear a piece of music and it means something, you know, either a character or a location or a specific emotion or something, but the idea is that it is like a motif, right? And where John Williams also does that quite well. John Williams is a little bit more complicated, so it's less easy to hear what's going on. For Howard Shore, he uses leitmotifs so efficiently and clearly that you can use it very well as like a case study. The Shire has a theme that is basically just the idea of home. And of course the theme of the Fellowship. I want to be Gandalf. Sorry, Dumbledore. Compared to Lego Harry Potter, this game is just so much more relaxed. I don't even know what to say half the time because I'm just enjoying the atmosphere in the game. Mindlessly whacking stuff until I get studs out of them. Sometimes I just want to turn off my brain and whack plants until they, you know, come out studs. It's just what you gotta do sometimes. Hey, it's a dude with a hat. I'm not allowed to go there, apparently. Oh, what? This is where we actually have to play the game. Oh, we gotta combine people's abilities and stuff. Oh my god, that is extreme. Yoink. Yes. Gameplay, people. Wow. Okay, I need to throw you? I mean, sure. Whack that thing. By now, we know the drill. Lego Star Wars also has the type of puzzles where you have to use specific people's abilities for specific puzzles. In the case of Lego Harry Potter and Lego The Lord of the Rings, that is fleshed out even more, which is good. Like, Lego realized what their strengths are and what makes the game interesting, and then just went all in on those things, which is just smart move. All those studs, and I can't fucking pick them up because they just splurt out all over the place. Actually, I'll remember all of these rolls. It's gonna take a while. No, I want to destroy the skeleton! Finally! I have no idea. Anyway, I'm out of time, so we're gonna continue later.
This game is much more relaxed than the other games, which is very nice, a really good change of pace. Though it uses the same formula as all of the other games, it still is able to differentiate itself from the rest by really utilizing the different characters' abilities and focusing more on that. I really like the fact that it is different in that way. I think personally this is about on the same tier as Lego Harry Potter, and it is going to get minus points because it doesn't have the grunts and mumbles. I'm sorry. It's just, those are the rules. Gameplay and progression, I think, is still a 10 out of 10. Sounds and music is also a 10 out of 10. It might not be John Williams, but Howard Shore is just as good. Story adaptation, to me, is also a 10 out of 10. They don't have the mumbles and grunts, so that's sad. And its whimsy is also personally a 10 out of 10. So I can't give this anything less than S tier. Next game.
I gotta be honest with you, I have not played this game that much. I have finished it completely, not 100%, but I've played through the entire story, I think twice even. Compared to the other Lego Harry Potter, where I've almost 100%ed the entire game, I didn't do that with this one. So, yeah, let's get into it. Also, I'm gonna be a little bit more relaxed, so you're gonna have to deal with a less flattering angle. Ugh. And we don't have any John Williams anymore. I mean, I get it. He was getting old at that point. And also the new music is good, but it isn't as iconic as the John Williams music. Dramatic like quality increase. Wow, this looks much better than the previous one. Lighting is way better. Can I destroy that? Absolutely I can. This is of course the Lego Harry Potter version that has depression as a big theme, so I don't know how long I'll be able to do this. Luckily they have slides. That makes it better. Whee! They kept most of the original sounds, which feels very nice. Oh, well, you know what I'm playing next. Once again, you gotta be fat to pull things. At least you're consistent, Lego. Thank you. What else can we get out of this bin? Perhaps the love of my mom? Of course not. No, game. I first of all gotta get my money. Then I'll build stuff. No! Oh, that was close. There's something so satisfying about building the things with magic. Like, I vastly prefer that over the actual building. Also, in real life, by the way, I would much rather use magic with building Legos than actually building it myself, because my fun with Legos only starts after I've built it. No, I cannot do war crimes on the grass. That's sad. Ooh, money. Look at those depth maps. Specular highlights. Amazing. Does it matter? That's the question. Can I just... Yeah, it didn't matter. Scary. Spoopy. Yoink. 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 How long do I have to keep this going? The Ministry of Magic did not anticipate me just spamming the attack button. Haha! Where did he come from? This song is also a banger. I used to like listen to this one so much, dude. Bum 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 bum. Woo! Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, that's sad. That was a lot of money. Hey, I've got Reducto. Okay, yoink that. Haha. Now I've got a hammer. The question is, where does the hammer go? Does it also give me money? Okay, that's too much money for me to pick up in one go. No, not the gold one. Oh, fuck. Yes! Dude, I'm a dragon. Also, this sound is absolutely ridiculous. Ooh, money. Money, 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 money. Ooh, there's a character in there. Oh, money, 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 money. There we are. Oh, it's just a shit ton of money. Okay. I mean, I ain't complaining. Mad Eye has lost his staff. Go look for it. Sure. Oh, it's just literally on the ground. Okay. Magic. Once again, the lighting being massively improved. Oh, you need Arthur Weasley for that. That's why I couldn't... I am stuck here now, and I can't get my money. Get me to my No! No! Oh, wait, this is Arthur Weasley. Oh! I love that everything is interactable. Let me interact with everything, please. Oh, more coins where you can't see them. I know your tricks, game. Oh, there's more money. Don't you worry. We're not done yet. Every single time I think like, oh, this is going to be the end before we get another cutscene. But nope, we have more opportunities for money. Okay, apparently it is stuck now, and all of the coins behind here are locked behind the stupid box. Obviously. Luckily it spawned back. I mean magic, of course. Oh wow, I am overexposed as fuck. Yeah, unfortunately no true Jedi, but if you have enough money, you can buy yourself to be a true Jedi. Because that's what being a true Jedi is all about. Back in the studio, I think. Bye.
Overall, good game. A tier. What? I don't have interesting commentary every single time.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh my god, 2 more games to go. This is the almost last one. Yeah, spoiler alert, Star Wars 3 is currently my least favorite Lego game in the entire series. And it's not necessarily because the game is like awful or anything. Like it's okay, it's fine. 1 second. I'm alive. So anyway, the game isn't awful or anything. It's pretty good. So if I compare this game with the other LEGO Star Wars games specifically, this is so loud. I cannot hear myself speak. If I compare this game Jesus. If I compare this game, when I compare this to the other Star Wars games, but just the other LEGO games in general, it also just figures out its cutscenes less well. We're here, we're fighting stuff, but I have no idea why. It makes the overall game kind of confusing, and since we're battling stuff pretty much all of the time, the game crashed. Anyway, since we're battling stuff literally all of the time, makes the story confusing. Let's restart the game. I swear to you, none of the LEGO games have crashed on me thus far, except for this game. This is the only game in the whole shebang that has crashed until now. Doesn't bode very well. I'm sorry if this was your childhood game, man. A friend of mine also didn't play the original LEGO Star Wars, but only played this one, and he loves this game. I don't have that nostalgia. I'm sorry. Hopefully my save file is not fucked, so... Oh... Once again, we already start with a bunch of fighting. You have no chill, game, please. Chillax. I am playing this because I want to relax. Oh yes, this is this is the actual fun part of the game. I can at least try. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I also died. Whoops. Oh, and I spawned back all the way over here. Okay, this is chaotic. Hey, we got it somehow. I remember this as the fun part of the game, but I don't think I'm doing it correctly. So moving is not necessary. You can just get yourself in a corner and shoot the thing down. And now we wait until it's broken. There we are. Well, it didn't crash at the very least. My judgment of this game currently, and it's in the beginning of the game, I'm sorry if this is your childhood, I'm sorry, but it's not very good, right? It's kind of meh. However, I can play this game for this whole challenge complete. I can't 100% this game for this video, but let me know in the comments if this gets better later down the line, because maybe I'll give it a proper chance and play through the entire thing. However, compared to the other games, I'm just saying how I'm experiencing it right now, I don't think this one holds up to the other ones just yet, personally. But if you disagree with me, please let me know. Anyway, that was it. That was my commentary. Let's go back to the studio, to me. Oh my god, we are almost through all of the LEGO games that I own. Well, almost the last one. We've got one more after this. I have also been playing this in my spare time, okay? Don't judge me, because I mainly played that one because, oh fuck, I need to play. Oh, whoops. Yes, talking will be done later. Let's first of all slay all of these goblins. In The Lord of the Rings, goblins and orcs are technically the same thing. In the books, at least, right? Because I know in the movies they're not, but I think in the books they are the same thing. I don't know what's happening. They kind of blend together. Down in the deep of Goblin Town. 85,000, I'm not near true Jedi. What the hell? I rewatched the Hobbit trilogy not too long ago, and I gotta say, even though, of course, it is not near the level of quality that The Lord of the Rings is, but I still really enjoy The Hobbit, though. Ah, what the hell's happening? What is my attack button? Yes, X. Can I? Aha! Ow! It's very difficult to talk over this. Man. Hammer. No, the stupid fire! I'm sorry, I got so panicked that my Dutch just slipped out. And I died, of course. Also, if I look at this level, this feels like the most LEGO to me. Even if you go to Legoland, you always have these kinds of Pirate Cove kind of attractions. And this just screams LEGO to me. It's always kind of like a theme park-ish vibe. And this just fits that vibe perfectly. Nope. No, I cannot do that. The finishers, I get why they put in finisher animations. It's cool, but often it just makes me confused on like what's going on, why is nothing happening, and then it's like, oh, it's a finisher animation that's happening, that's why. But it sometimes adds a little bit too much to the chaos. Gandalf, where are you? When I started this level, I was already playing for like 45 minutes. For one level is pretty long. My attention span now is already fucked, let alone when I was a kid. Gotta say though, this is making me less overstimulated than the last game did. And I think that's probably because the... Fuck. Boom! Ugh. So Martin Freeman as Bilbo is just iconic. Moment of like calm in between of every single level really works miles for the pacing, I feel like. Especially in Star Wars 3, a lot of it is just... it just keeps coming. Droids here, battle there. While this is more calm, and I like that. It gets time to breathe. I heard that this game is actually, for some people, one of their favorite LEGO games, and I can understand why. It's good. It's good. That's kind of all I can say about it. So, back to the studio.
I get why some people call this their favorite. At this point, it isn't as novel as the others anymore. However, I really wish they would make more in this kind of style. So, yeah. A tier.
Psych! This is Peter from the future. I have been recording way more of this game to use as gameplay footage, and I gotta say, I love this game now. Like, the combination of having a lot of boss fights and combat to keep things spicy, but also having the same puzzle-like elements. It's just the classic LEGO game, but better in pretty much every single way. And I gotta say, this is not A tier. This is S tier, man. You gotta believe me. You gotta give this a try. Alright. Next game. We're back! Oh my god, it's the last one. Oh. Yes, it's LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. At the point of recording this video, it is the latest one, and it has actually been quite a success apparently, which I'm very glad about. I haven't finished it so far, but I gotta say, I really do like the ambition that this game had. To me, it's not a perfect LEGO game because sometimes I kind of miss some of the whimsy that the original had. Through its ambition, it kind of lost its vision, I feel like. Especially when I was playing like the Phantom Menace, there were a lot of moments in the game where I wasn't doing a whole lot except for just destroying everything around me, so I was missing quite a lot of puzzles and stuff, and just really substance, and this was more of a wide ocean rather than a deep lake, and the LEGO games to a certain extent have always kind of been like that, which is understandable, but I feel like this game especially has been like that. Because of course they opted for actually using voice actors again, that means that it is also losing a lot of its charm. Yeah, the silent minifigs just humoring away. On the other end, it's cool that they got a lot of the original voice actors, from example the Clone Wars, to voice some of these iconic characters, which feels very familiar and is incredibly nice. However, I personally prefer the silent ones, and I know there is a setting that allows you to do that, but it just doesn't capture the same feel. Yeah, but when it comes to graphics, I mean, it's leaps better than the last one. It's bizarre how far they've come with the LEGO games, and in terms of scope, it's so much bigger than anything that came before. And yeah, I am so glad that they continue making these. Hello, I'm just don't mind me. I'm just shooting stuff randomly. Ah. Okay, so the ones with no middle are the ones that don't go. Fine. Change the perspective of the game to third person also works wonders, I feel like. It really amplifies the experience quite a bit. It's more immersive, which is kind of weird, a weird thing to say about a LEGO game, but can I move this somehow? Do I need to destroy this? Destroy was the answer, of course. Why did I even doubt that in the first place? Who is the voice actor of Luke Skywalker in this game? No, I know it's Matthew Mercer in the Battlefront series. This is definitely not Matthew Mercer, which is sad because, you know, more Matthew Mercer is more better. Ooh, a droid switch. Okay, let's do that. I hear a Gong droid somewhere. Gong? Where? There you are. Yes! Beep, 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 beep. I believe in canon, Gong droids are also like portable battery packs, right? So this is like completely canon. Boom! You did your job well, Gong droid. You were being so critical now, and now you're enjoying it? Fuck. If there is one thing that this game absolutely nailed, it's the lighting. The lighting is, like, massively better. If only I were competent, that would be very cool. Okay, how do I not like that? Don't look, children! Don't look! We're getting to the Japanese stuff. Can I choke you with this? I'm not sure if this is actually hurting him, guys. Why? That's interesting choice of words. Alright, I'm glad that that's over with. Guys, I need to take a shower. I think we're done here. Back to me in the studio. Goodbye.
You ready to go to Dagobah?
Oh, wait. Okay, we gotta do that. We gotta go full circle. We started this video looking for Yoda. Now we can find him, finally. Let's go find Yoda. He's not mad, just disappointed. Because that's what parental figures do.
Returned you have. Come closer.
Oh no. But I just found you. Yoda has died, but we have found him. And that's where we're gonna conclude this journey. Thank you for coming with me to fucking play all of the Lego games that, you know, have come out, except for a few. I'm sorry, I couldn't play all of them, okay? Then this video would have been an actual eternity.
And an actual eternity it was. If you liked this video in any capacity, please consider leaving a like or even subscribing because it really helps me out. As of now, I'm only like 300 subscribers or something, so I also make videos about Japan, so if you subscribe, you also get that. If I have to give Lego Star Wars the Skywalker Saga a grade, then pretty much everything is in the 7 out of 10 ballpark, and it's just kind of mediocre, but I gotta say, I hope that they make more of them, and I really hope that they try to regain a little bit of their previous whimsy so that we can expect something cool next time. To me, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is a solid B tier. And that leaves us with only one more thing. Which Lego game is the best? It's Lego Harry Potter, and if you think anything else, you can suck my Lego